Welcome back to my coin collection videos, everyone. Today we are going to Germany. You see this one that was in my toolkit box? Yep, I had to store them in there. This one is my only one at the moment. If it could. I don't know how I did it last time. It's like that. If you could, camera. $1982. If I can hold it the right way up. One. I'm trying to memorize a bit. Pfennig. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. If someone wants to pronounce it for me in the comments, you know, like letters and then slash and then breaking the word down. So yeah, we've got 1982, which was my only one until now. For about, I think it was about £10. There was, I think, a total of 900 in here. So I've got a screwdriver just to poke holes for the scissors to cut through. According to the website, these coins were introduced in 1948 and ended on 1999. So I may have the whole collection here. It would be terrible if I didn't, because 48, 49, 59, 69, 79, 89, 89. There should be a total of 57, I believe. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments if you're a coin expert. I mean, I collect coins. I'm not always good at knowing which websites to trust because, you know, like, multiple different answers. You know, Google. Not always having like one clear website that just gives you a straight answer, you know. It's like opening fish and chips. Look at that. It is actually an inside-out Iceland bag. I love their, speaking of Iceland, I love their hot dog crusted pizzas. You can't really beat those when it comes to hot dog crusted ones. I feel like I'm eventually going to find the end to this and open it in one way and they're all just going to fall out. More newspapers. That was convenient. Look at that. Come on, it's a massive object. Surely you can just zoom in on that. Zoom. Zoom. Also, let me know in the comments if you know about a better camera that can just zoom in straight away, because this is going to be horrible. What I'll do is, if there's any new dates, I'll show it. If there's any replica dates, I'll put them to the side. Yes sir, 3 bags full. This is my paper. Yes, I just accidentally cutted it a bit. Yeah, £10. And only £4 postage. The question is, where am I going to put the spares? Oops. Bag number 1. Can I save this, or is it the sellotape just going to go into ruin it? No, to cut it. I have to cut it, unfortunately. Oh! Saved it. Put those two there. And use my lap as a safety. So if there's 900 in total, there must be like 300 in each. If my camera's going to be misbehaving, this is going to be a long video, because oh my god, these feel so weird as well. Probably should have counted them, see how many there actually was. For I know, there could be more than 900. So I won't waste your time, I'll count them at the end. Let me just hear. You got to make sure. You got to make sure. Okay, so this one was 1982. I'll face them right way for the time being, so I know. 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Okay, here we go. Oh boy. This one is 1976. Oh, I was about to do it then. 1976. This is actually satisfying. Ooh, the year Last of Summer Wine was made. 1973. Well, it makes sense if I had 48, 49, and 50. That one's shiny. I'm not surprised, that's near when they was about to finish. Camera. Camera. How do I cover more of? I need like a drop screen or something, don't I? Sorry about this. Here we go. 1991. So many. Ooh. 19. Wait for it. 1950. In the first few years of when they were made. Another shiny one here. Don't have that one. (1983). Next to our lonely one, which is now definitely no longer lonely. Okay. 73. There's like someone there. Okay. This one's a bit rubby on the last number, but 19. Come on. Come on. I am so sorry about this. Work. Work. I'm terribly sorry about this, viewers. Logitech, we need to have words. I don't know what it keeps focusing on. It is really annoying. There we go. 1978. It could be in the whole word on the bottom bit of the 8. And it took what, like 5 minutes? Just for one coin? Oh, another one. $19.81, that's gone a bit blurry. I swear this camera's doing this deliberately. Believe it or not, this camera says it's 1080 pixels. There we go. 1981. Woo. Okay, I may swap that 1978 with this one, because look at that. If you can. If it lets you. Look at that. Much more clearer, isn't it? Don't need... Actually, may need those, but I'll put those there. Hmm. $19.96. 2, 3, up there. That's a grubby looking one. This one's 1950. $19.73. 1950. Okay, so they seem to be very common in the old days. 1983. I think this one's new. Yep. 1984. That one's also new. Mm-hmm. Here we go again. Here we go. 1979. Trying to get the cleanest ones. Another 1950. We haven't had any 1960 ones yet, which is weird. There's another one. $1985. There's another 1976. I think that one's new. Yep. Yeah, why can't you load in that quickly, like the others? 1988. That's a good quality when it actually does zoom in. It's another 1950. Do we have that one? We do not. I was thinking about it just then. Wasting viewers' time, camera, you need to zoom in on it. Right. No, being half blow is not white. Camera, come on. There we go. 1974. Doesn't help that my brother keeps making bloody noises. Another new one. That's better. 1987. Another 1979. Ooh. Oh, come on, you need to focus on this one, camera. Camera. It was about to do it as well. $19.49. So there might be a 1948, which was the first year they were made. Still need we still don't have any 1961s, which is weird. Like, come across any yet. 1976. $1984. I will eventually go through all of these again, just to like keep the cleanest ones. I just wanted to like show which years I now own. That one looks, yeah, okay. So if I do it like this, okay, 1994. Don't have that one. $1980. Pretty much almost got all the 80s now. Just missing two more. Another 1980. And 1987. Make that one left. $1986. For the 1980s, we're just missing 1989. And we still don't have any 60s. Another 1991. There we go. Now we've got one. What I need to do with the cameras, find See, it tries to focus, but it just doesn't want to do it. (1968). Finally got our first 1960s. Oh, sparkly. 1979. 1987. 1950. 1950. That one's a bit too grubby for me to see. 1976. Oh, I think that's... Yep. Find... Ah, okay. Wait. Is that... No, it's 1982. Sorry, it's just... The line at the bottom of the 2 was very near the fin, so it looked like 89. Whoops. 1984. Do I have that one? No. (1971). 1984. 1950. I think I got that one. Oh, we do 1978. Oh. 1966. Okay. Back a bit. (1967). I'm slowly getting the hang of it now. Just got to adjust to what the camera likes and then move in closer slowly. (1978). If we get all the years in the first bag, then I won't bother with the other 2 bags. 1991. 1994. 1976. 1991. 1976. 1984. 1988, one off from the last one we needed. 1979. 1966. Wait. Could find the... confusing, but okay. 1969. 1981, 1986, 1994, 1969. Don't have that one. 1970. The 1970s, we're just missing 3 now. Ones we're missing a lot on is the 1960s. We've only had 4 so far. 69. 78. I maybe we've had that one because 1988. 1950. We also need the 50s. I just realised that we need the 50s. 1971. 1950. 1967. 1950. 1966. 1981. Don't have that one. Yeah, just make sure I'm looking at it right. $1972. $1979. 1976. It's number 1949. 1950. 1950. 1950. May not be the case that there were so many 1950s they left it for 10 years. That would be horrible. I hate when you have like a nice line of coins of each year, but there's like one in the middle that you're missing. I hate it when it does that. Especially like the modern British coins at the moment, because they seem to be like missing a certain year in one coin, while the others have that coin, but then those coins are missing that year, but the one that's missing their coin is, you know, it's confusing. This will feel a bit of a gap. 1977. That one there looks a bit scratched. Can't read that one yet. 1983, 1950, 1987. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Is that what I think it is? It is. 1975, which is the last 1970s one that we needed. So we now have 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. That's one line done. Another 1980. 1950, where's the other 50s? Oh, that's concerning. 1950. 1969. 1971. Need to start remembering I don't need to worry about the 70s. 1981. 1985. I'm still missing 1989. 84. 69. 1972, 1991, 1950 again. I didn't expect it to be this long as a video. 1986. 1980. 1950, 1971, 1971, can't work out that one yet. 1980, 1971, 1970, less of the 70s please. We've still got quite a few gaps, especially the 50s. Why am I not seeing any other 50s apart from 50 itself? (1973), 1950. That is probably the case. I wish I didn't jinx myself there. Although we haven't had anything before 1966 yet. 1969, 1976, 1987. Is that? I think that's. I think that is. Yep. Further back. (1989), the last 1980s we needed. So that's the 70s and 80s completed. We're still missing 1948, all of 1950s except from 50 itself, 1960 to 65, and some of the 1990s. '70s, 50, 50. Ooh! Come on. The first year, 1948. Yeah. If you're a coin collector, you know how satisfying it is to get a new year. 1950, 1950, 1950, 84, 86, 70, 72. There's another new one. 1990. So, no, 799. If Google's correct, then we're missing. We're missing 21 years. 1971, 1975, 1980 something, 83. That's one I skipped earlier. 1950. Whoops. 1950. 1977. 1977. 1950. 1975. That one's a bit worn out there. Is that a new one? No. 1994. 1950. That would explain why it's a bit worn out. 1971. 1981. 1973. 1971. No, I've got that one. 1967. That one's a bit burnt. 1950. Poor Finn. 1976. 1970. 1950. That one's dented. 1978. 1970. 1950. 1950. Come on. Enough of the 50s. Let's have other 50 ones. 1988, 1950, 1980, oh dear, 1982, not looking too good, is it? 1991, I feel like there's still some other 1990s out there. 1973, 1972, 1974, 1976, 1972, 1950, 1974, 1950. Why is there no other 50s? I don't like this 9-year gap. Plus, because there's still some of the 60s missing. They can't have left it that long since the last one, surely. 1977, 1949, 1950, 1977, 1950, 1970, 1978, 1969. New one, new one. At least I think 20 left. That took a while. The fact that I've got 900 of these here now, you'd think I'd have all the years. How far away do you want it? Or is it very close? I know it's been a while, but come on. Here we go. 1993. I don't think there's any, like, slight differences on the pictures for Finn, which I find good, because otherwise I'm, like, looking closely, is that leaf slightly bigger, or, you know, like, slightly different coins that I had to keep an eye out for each year as well. I mean, I'm still struggling to find just one of each year. 1966, close to one that we're missing. 1949, 1969, 1990, 1979, 1982, 1950, 1970, 1977, 1950, 1971, 1978, 1950, 1950, why is there just 50s? 1991, 1991, 1983, 1983, we don't need the 70s or 80s, 1979, 1984, 1972, 1988, there's that grubby one again, 1950, 1950, let's try and get these in a bit of a line so I can pinch them and put them in back in the packet. So don't forget we've still got 2 other packets, so we might have all the years, maybe. I'm concerned about 1950s. In fact, that is only 1950. 79, 48, 91. Another new one. There's another new one. Keep your fingers crossed, people. We might have the complete collection. 1995. You know, like the video games, like Lego Star Wars, when you get a new character unlocked, he's like, chick. 1950 still. 1976. 1950. 1971. 1983. 1950. 1950. 1986. 1950. What was that? 1995. We just had that one. 1950, 1950, 1978, 1972, 1981, 1948, 1978, 1970, 1991, 1991, 1950, my hands are starting to show the grubbiness. 1976, 1972, 1950, 1950, come on please, 1976, 1950, 1982, 1979, 1986, 1976, 1950, 1976, 1984, 1982, 1972 or 79, 1950, 1987, 1974, 1950, oh my god, 1976. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. We've still got that massive gap there. 1983, 1973, 1981, 1990, 1991. I thought that was 58, it's 68. 1976, 1950, 1971, 1977, 1990, 1974, 1995, 1971, 1974, 1979, 1977. Hold on. Got a new one. 1989. There is still hope yet, but this one does fill in that tiny gap. You're about to do it. Come on, don't do this again. $1992. So we have 1966 all the way to 1996. Then we've got that tiny gap. I can put my legs down now for the moment. Of 48 to 50. 1970, 1950, 1978, 1978, 1950, 1977, 1950, 1990, 1973, 1984, 1980, 1996, 1979, 1950, 1948, 1970, 1972, 1979, 1950, 1969, 1950, 1950, 1983, 1950, put that one there because that's the grubby one, 1991, 1968, 1950, 1950, 1949, and this grubby one is 19... Wait, what? Can't tell if that's 83 or 63. Bit of water on that because there's like a bit stuck paper on it. Which is weird. Perhaps if I held it, the camera might be a bit more clearer. I just saw that time. One bag for an hour, wow. That's 83. That's a shame. I know there's 2 bags left, but I'm going to put this in parts because, wow. So there is still a whole line of 1950s missing, minus the 0, which doesn't sound right. You can't just go without 9+ years because you also missing 60s to 1965. And then there's also 97, 98, 99 missing. So I'll have a quick look at that on Google, provided it doesn't give more than one answer. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.